peaches. Welcome back to the DJarnett family. Today we have something special for you guys. We are canning peaches. So we're gonna do an old time southern recipe of canned peaches. A lot of people call them pickled peaches. So it's gonna be fun. I'm excited. This is my first time. Y'all know I'm still learning. Going on this journey, so I am so happy to take you guys with me on this journey. But y'all, come on, follow along. Y'all, guess what? So I was driving home today and I passed a farmer's market, and guess what I found? Peaches. So you know I had to stop and get me some peaches because I'm about to do some pickled peaches. So y'all follow along. I'm going to show y'all my process. I'm going to give you the recipe. This is an old southern recipe for pickled peaches. So y'all follow along. I'm excited. Okay guys, so I had to take a quick intermission because Miss Riley wanted to come join me. She started getting a little fussy. So, yeah, we're about to get started. I got my jars sterilizing. This time I am sterilizing them in the water, so they'll be nice and ready. So I'm about to get started in the process. The first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to show y'all the ingredients that you need. You're going to need some sugar. I just got regular sugar this time, but you know what? I might switch the sugar out. I don't know, but we might use this. We'll see. We got cinnamon. I'm going to use cinnamon in this recipe. And we have whole cloves. So I'm going to use this in the recipe as well. Yeah. And also we're going to use vinegar. Got plenty of that. About the big ones, I have, for some reason, I just keep all this stuff in stock now because you never know when I get in the moment to do this canning stuff. I just want to have everything. I don't want to have to go get nothing. So now I just keep stuff that I need for canning in stock. So plenty of vinegar, and of course we're going to use water. So let's get started. Look at this peach. It's like picture perfect. You rarely see peaches when you get them from the store still have the leaves and the stem on them. So I just wanted to show y'all. I thought that was a pretty peach, like a Georgia peach. Just wanted to show y'all that. So anyway, right now I'm just rinsing the peaches off, even though I'm about to get ready to blanch them. So the skin and the outer layer is going to be coming off, but I still just want to rinse them off because, you know, they still have like gunk on them. I could not, I guess, but I'm going to rinse all the peaches off. Okay guys, so all the peaches are rinsed off and they're ready to go in the water to blanch them. Nice and clean peaches. So put those there. And I'm going to show you, I'm going to put them in the water. Not going to keep them in the water too long, probably about 45 seconds. I'm going to see how many I can fit in there. And then once I blanch them, the outside, the peel is going to come, like it's going to peel off so easy. So this is the purpose of that. It helps peel them off easy. You want to make sure to place them in there softly because the water is very hot. You don't want to burn yourself. So that might be all I can fit in this pot. So I'm just gonna let those stay in there. I'm gonna set my timer on my microwave and let those stay in there for about, I'm gonna do 45 seconds and then I'll take those out. Okay guys, it's been 45 seconds. So I'm going to take the peaches out, and honestly I'm just going to use my jar holder for my canner set and just take these out with this. It's going to make it easier for me, and then I'm going to put more of them in. So I'm just going to repeat this process until I get them all taken out of here. Then once they're all out, I'm going to peel them and I'll show y'all how easy they are to peel. But yeah, this thing right here is perfect for if you're canning like peaches, apples, anything round. This is good to use. So I'm just gonna put more in there. Like I said, I'm just gonna keep doing this until I get all the peaches done. All right guys, so now that I have the peaches out of the water for blanching, I'm going to add them to an ice bath. So I put them back in my sink. So I'm letting them sit in the ice bath for a few minutes, and that's going to also help assist in the peeling process of the peaches. It makes the peeling process a whole lot easier. So right now they're in the ice bath. I'm going to show you. So I'm just going to let them sit here, and I'm just going to take them out of the ice bath one by one and start peeling them. I'm going to show y'all how I peel them. Obviously I'm not going to take y'all through every single one that I peel. I might speed the video up a little bit for y'all because I know y'all don't want to sit through that. But yeah, this is the step that you do after blanching them. Put them in an ice bath, and it's going to help make them peel easier. So y'all stay tuned. I'm going to do that. Alright guys, so I am peeling the peaches now. I am using this knife. I tried to use a butter knife, but that didn't quite work. So I'm just trying to work through these right now and peel them. It is going pretty easy. I thought it would just peel off a little bit easier, so maybe I should have blanched them a little bit longer. I'm not sure, but I mean overall it's still peeling easy. But I do want to warn you, you know, obviously, you know, when you buy peaches in the store, they're perfect. You know, they're perfectly peeled, they're perfectly shaped. But these are homemade, so they will not be perfectly shaped, being that, you know, you're having to peel them yourself. And I have a little one here with me trying to help. So yeah, they won't be perfectly shaped, but guess what? They're gonna taste good, and we're still gonna be able to enjoy them. Now, I was researching also what I can do with these, the hull of the peach, or the peel, whatever you want to call it, the outside part. A lot of people probably would throw it away, but I like to be resourceful. I like to learn new things. So I did some research, and I found that I can actually take the whole of this peach and run it through my juicer to extract the juice from the hulls of the peaches and make some jam. So I'm gonna keep all these whole. I'm gonna peel them all. I'm gonna keep them all. So I'll put them in the refrigerator or whatever, and yeah, I'll make some jam out of the once I juice them. All right, y'all. I just came back to show y'all what I've done so far, and I don't know how many peaches I started with. I should have probably counted them, but this is how many peaches I've peeled so far. I ain't gonna cap. My hand's starting to hurt, and I have this many left. So I have about 7 peaches left to peel, and right now I'm debating if I'm gonna do those 7 or not, because my hand is starting to cramp up. It's starting to feel a little bit better right now, but yeah, I gotta make a decision right now, an executive decision, if I'm gonna keep going or just go ahead and start processing these. But I would rather just go ahead and get them all done, but my hand is hurting really bad, and I don't want to injure myself and can't finish the canning process. So I think I might move on and just start cutting these up just to give my hand a different motion, because doing the same repetitive motion over and over, and I'm not used to doing it all the time, has my hand a little bit achy right now. So I'm going to start chopping these up so they can fit into the jars. I'm going to take the jars out. They're nice and sterilized now. Set them out, get them ready. And I'm going to make my brine. So we're going to switch gears a little bit right now. I'm going to go make my brine, get my jars out of the pot from sterilizing, and then I'll come back and finish these up. Okay guys, so we're going to do 1 cup of water, and we're also going to do 1 cup of vinegar. And then I'm going to add 4 cups of sugar. We're going to keep this on low medium heat. You want to make sure you watch it the whole time so that it doesn't burn. Alright. Now I'm going to add my 4 cups of sugar in here. So that's 1 cup of sugar. 1 cup. I'm making kind of a mess because you know I have extra help with me. Miss Riley wanted to be in the kitchen with me today, so she's here helping. So y'all see a little messy up here. That's why I'm having to use one hand. So this is the 3rd cup of sugar. After I do the sugar, we got 1 more cup. And then after I do this, I'm gonna do my cloves, whole cloves next. And we're gonna do 2 tablespoons of the cloves. All right, so the sugar's done. Tablespoon cloves. So these are the cloves that I have. Just got from Walmart. They smell so good. So, 1. So we're gonna do 1 more of this, and then might add a little bit of extra because they just smell so good. And then we're gonna add our. Didn't mess with that, but we're not gonna go to waste. I'm gonna just throw those in there. Now I'm gonna add 4 cinnamon sticks. So I'm gonna get those out. So that's 3 right there. Put that in there. Add 1 more. So that is our recipe. 4 cups of sugar, 1 cup of vinegar, white vinegar, 1 cup of water, 2 tablespoons of whole cloves, and 4 cinnamon sticks. So now I'm just gonna stir this all together. Alright guys, I got my peaches peeled. I didn't do all of them because like I said, my hands were starting to hurt. So I'm just slicing them up. I've sliced quite a bit already. I still have about 7 more to slice, but I'm gonna start putting these in the jars now. And then I'm gonna fill these up with the brine. So y'all just follow along. We're getting close to the end. We're almost finished. So it's been fairly easy. The hardest part for me was obviously peeling all of these peaches, but it hasn't been too bad. I would definitely do it again. I got the brine completed, so I turned it off. I had it on low heat, but I didn't want to burn it and overheat it, so I just went ahead and turned it off. But I tasted it, and y'all, it is delicious. I cannot wait to finish this process so we can enjoy these. I let the kids taste the brine, and I let my husband taste it, and they all love it. So I'm super excited about these peaches. Okay guys, so now I'm just going to be filling up my jars. My bowl has gotten a little bit too full, so I can't fit any more peaches on here, so now I got to fill my jars. So I'm just going to stuff them the best I can. I'll try to get as many as I can in here. So it looks like I have one jar that doesn't have very many in them. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill them with the brine and see if I can make more space in another jar to add those to it. It looks like I will be able to make space because I don't want to have empty jars. So, all right guys, so you can see here that I have my brine. It's already, you can see it's starting to turn a little bit brown, and that's just because of all the spices that are in there. So I'm gonna start filling my jars now with the brine, and then we're gonna be ready for the canning process. All right, so now it's time to start filling the jar. So we're finished with that part. So now, gonna take this. This is gonna help me get my air bubbles out. I'm gonna use this to get all the air bubbles out. I'm gonna do that now. I'm gonna show y'all the air bubbles. I'm gonna see if I can fit more in the jars. I'm gonna have to go back through and fix some of the jars because I put too much of the syrup in here. So I'm gonna go back through and fix that, see what I can see where I can add more peaches. I'm pretty sure once I get some of these air bubbles out and use this tool, I'll be able to add more peaches in some of the jars or take some out, whatever I need to do. Alright, so I'm cleaning up the rims of the jars now, just using the vinegar, white vinegar, to clean the rims. And I'm almost finished. This is the last one, and then I'm going to set them in my water bath for probably about 15 minutes. I'm going to do them. Okay guys, so we are finally on the final steps of this canning process. I'm about to take the jars out of the water bath and let them sit so that they can go ahead and finish sealing. So y'all just watch me do this part. It looks like some of them may have sealed already. Let's see if I can find my other glove. I'll just try using these. These are some new ones that I got. So now I'm just gonna sit them on a dry cloth to finish the sealing process. I'm excited. I'm gonna take some of these to my grandmother to let her taste it. My grandmother used to do all this kind of stuff, canning and all this kind of stuff. So every time I do something, I always like call her and let her know that I did it because I feel so proud and I want her to be proud too. So yeah, but anyway, I'm gonna definitely get some to my mom and my grandmother and whoever else wants to try it. So definitely gonna give them away, and we're gonna save a few jars for us. But since this is my first time, I like to get everybody else's opinion on, you know, what they like, what they don't like, and then I can always make more for my family. But yeah, we're all done. So anyway, I'll leave these overnight. I'll come back and check them, but I am finished with this process. So I'll add these to my shelf with my squash. But I have this new idea. So I have a shelf in my house right now where I have my squash store because I don't have a space for all my canned stuff, but I'm gonna start canning a lot more. So I'm gonna do some shelves in my kitchen just for my canned goods. So yeah, I'm excited about that. I'm gonna show y'all that too. And I'm gonna, I bought some wallpaper for my kitchen and it's really country. So I'm excited about that, putting that up, and I'm gonna do that process with you guys as well. So y'all stay tuned. My wallpaper is super cute. I would show y'all, but I think I'm gonna wait and let it be a surprise. But yeah, y'all stay tuned for that. I'm excited about that. When I get a free weekend, because I'm gonna need some time. So maybe when the kids are like with their grandmother or something like that, I'll do the wallpaper, because I'm gonna have to take everything out of my kitchen as far as like on my countertops, because I'm gonna use it as a backsplash. So yeah, that's gonna be really cute, I hope. I'm a little bit nervous because if I don't like it, it's gonna be a waste of time, but it'll be fine. We're gonna try it anyways. But thanks for tuning in with me this time, y'all. Canning my peaches, and I'll see y'all next time. Y'all, it's the next morning and all of my jars popped. They're all ready.